Hello everyone, welcome to day 58 of my road to $100,000 a month in e-commerce. Just been sitting here on the couch doing some work, post a pretty late dinner, and I thought I'll just do the video now because it's a bit going through my head, especially after today. Like, I thought I could get 4 VSLs done anywhere between what I have, like a minute 30 to like almost 3 minutes. I had the scripts pretty much done. I just wanted to look over them and kind of like structure them out and get a little bit of like a clip storyboard going, so I just know what clips were going with what line, how quick everything was going to move, that kind of thing, and align it with my competitor as well, or with the VSL I was copying, I should say. And so I thought I'll do the first one and I'll just build that out and then I'll move on to the rest of them. And I haven't made a VSL in quite a while, but I don't remember it being so time consuming. Like, I pretty much work from 12 till now, minus probably like 2.5 hours, I'd say. It's my cat. Probably minus 2.5 hours with like a workout, eating food, little breaks here and there. And so, yeah, it's just taken so long, and it's been difficult to get something done. And I find that this is a common theme for me, where I can't get, even in the past, I haven't been able to get quality out in a timely manner. Like, even if I was pushing for the timeframes that I wanted to, like to have 4 VSLs done today, plus then I was going to do image ads tonight as well, so I could have a full test running for tomorrow, Sunday, and then into a coaching call Monday. It hasn't happened.
Sorry, just a light interruption. As I was saying, or at least the point I was getting towards is, I believe that I'm coming to a bit of a crossroad where I'm going to have to accept that the quality of my outputs are just going to be quite shit until I can learn to be more efficient, because I can't be on time per week as of now, as my schedule is now. I can't be on time for specific calls and getting my metrics reviewed, getting my store reviewed, getting my ads reviewed, and making the most of the educational opportunity I have with BBA. I can't do that currently. Like, it just has not worked. And I'm getting better, but I'm not getting better quick enough. So I've got to make bigger changes. And that means getting out iterations and then like editing from there. So let's say like I achieve the copy after I've done the full thing, the full VSL for that sake. Or yeah, I don't know. Or I get like a whole VSL done. On the topics of VSLs, I get a whole VSL done, and then I realize like, oh, a certain section's really shit, or it could have a lot more improvement. So I move around the order of like the B-roll that I have, or like the whatever kind of concept I'm building. Like, a lot of it at the moment's B-roll. It's not like a UGC reviewer that sort of mixes in with B-roll and them talking. So yeah, and then like if I have time, then I'll do that kind of thing. because it's just not working. And then it also builds up the pressure of like, okay, I know this is what my coach said last week, and I'm going into this new week of this same call. I've got new ads, or I've got a new store built. I'm gonna include what they said last week, but I'm gonna try and get it in the same time frame. That kind of stuff. Because yeah, I just fuck. And I'm feeling, I won't say like ashamed, but I'm just like, I just still feel like I haven't done anything, which I haven't, like, and it's like I want to get on here and complain and look for sympathy, even though I get no comments or anything, you know. But like, I look for someone to go, it's all right. Here's the answer. Here's the answer to your problem. Here's how you can do it. But in reality, that's not the case. And I shouldn't be looking for that in the first place. It should be accepting that this predicament, this emotion, this situation that I find myself in is my fault. And I can therefore get myself out of it, or I can stay here. But everything's on me. And I've just got to change my beliefs, or I've got to change my actions, whatever it is. But fundamentally, things have to change. I need to accept my reality. I need to accept that I'm not good enough, and that I need to change and fly into new actions, new identities, etc. Because I even think about back in like, I don't know, May or April, when I used to just use calo data, and I'd get like 9 clips of like crochet pants. I was selling that as a product, and I just got 9 UGC clips of it that people had on TikTok Shop. I remember just putting them into like sizing, editing them, and then like putting just a caption hook, and that was that. I was like, fuck, that's a lot of work, Jesus. And like, just looking back on that, it's like a bit humbling to like reset my expectations and go, look, I've still come a fair way. Would have been handy to have that done sooner, but it is what it is. I think also today has made me realise that, fuck, so far this year's been pretty shit in terms of, like, I think I'll look back on this year and I'll think like, yeah, I had good fun in my personal life, or I've had a few milestones in my personal life, but when it's come to e-commerce, when it's come to the career I've had, I've just wasted just about a whole year, and that hurts. And I don't want it to happen next year. I also don't want it to end like this for this year, so big changes coming. Should even say that you can see it when you believe it. I'll do it. I'll believe myself when I do it. But anyway, more rambling. So, yeah, I think there's actually 2 videos that I want to watch before I end tonight. There's Mark's new video, of course, on identities and sort of changing yourself fundamentally. So I think that's a lot of those strategies in there is something that I'm going to need to hear and try and implement. And number 2 is there's a live call he does where he speed runs a VSL, and I want to see just his workflow and how he does it. So anyway, that is that. Also was warned off ripping clips from competitors, and I've talked to my coach and he said, go for it. Yeah, definitely, like, rip as much as you can. I was kind of blown away, because I'm like, isn't that like ad account ban territory, not original, can't scale, that kind of thing? Apparently not. So I think that's the new meta. But yeah, on to tomorrow. Adios.